Hello all, very good evening. This is Karthik from RajCloud Technologies. Can someone confirm in the chat box that like you are able to hear my voice and you are able to see my screen? Can I get yes in the chat box, please? Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So let's start the session. I welcome you all to today's Snowflake DBT ADF introduction session. This is our batch 10 introduction session. This is. I welcome you all once again. I'll just give a 2 to 3 minutes introduction about our website and other social media handles. And as per the many people request, I'll complete the complete course details initially itself by taking a 5 minutes. In the initial itself, I'll just help you to explain the complete course details, and then I'll hand over the session to Sai Sri. I can see that like you are not able to see my screen. Vamshi, can you just check again? Just a minute. Yeah, Vamshi, can you just like check again, please? Are you able to? Okay, okay. Thanks for the confirmation. Yes. So, let's start the session. So, this is our website, razinformatica.com. So, initially, like we have started this institute with only one training, that is Informatica Power Center. So, we have named our website as razinformatica.com. So, after that, like we have introduced many cloud technologies here. If you can just scroll down in the home screen, this is the home screen. If you can just scroll down here, you will be able to see all our courses here. We are offering Salesforce, cybersecurity, Azure data engineering and Databricks, AWS and DevOps, Snowflake in the combination of DBT and ADF, GCP professional certification training, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud ISS IDMC, Python for kids. So as this is a summer term going on right now, so if some kids like from your end, so who are in between 6th to 12th grade, 6th to 12th grade, if someone looking for some kind of like summertime program, you can contact us regarding this Python for kids. And we are offering a Power BI, Python full stack development, Python for AI and chat GPT, and Tableau. And very soon we are also launching SAP FICO and digital marketing as well. Okay, in our website, like other than these courses, we have added like a few more additional information as well. If you can just visit our interview section, you can find out like many interview questions are available here, and in the material section also you can check out so many materials available here, so you can access all these things for free of cost. And we are also offering the internship program as well. So these internships are only specifically for the students like who are currently in the final year. Okay, so who are pass out, who are going to complete their graduation now or the PG now. So for them, this internship program will also works. Okay, yeah. So now I'll just show our YouTube channel. So this is our YouTube channel, Raz Informatica Real-Time Hands-On Job-Based Training. This is our YouTube channel. All the videos from Raz Cloud Technologies will be uploaded here. So we have almost 35.4K subscribers, and like we have uploaded 368 useful videos here. If you can scroll down here, you can find out videos on many courses like AWS DevOps, Snowflake, Salesforce, Kids Coding, Power BI, Cybersecurity, Informatica Cloud, Azure, Power BI. Okay, so many useful videos are available here. If you like our content, just give like here, comment on the videos, and like subscribe to our channel so that like you'll get the all updates here. Once like whenever we upload the new videos, you can get the notification as well. I'm just sharing the channel link in the chat box. Click on the link and subscribe to the channel for more updates. And today's video also we are going to upload here in this YouTube channel. So subscribe to the channel so that you'll get the updates. And we have an Instagram handle as well, that is Raj Informatica. So this is our Instagram handle. If you can just show here, if you can just see here, so we have a job openings highlight. So in this job openings highlight, like we are going to post all our job placements, like wherever the opportunities are available right now, we are going to search the jobs and we are going to update here. And if there is any referral program available here, we will be updating you in the personal groups like once you enrolled. Okay. Yes. As per the many people request in the last session, So hope many people missed the course details completely, right? That is the reason why I'm just like taking 2 to 3 more minutes here to explain the complete course details as well. Then we will move to the complete technical session. Okay, we'll move to the complete technical session. So here the course name is Snowflake DBT and ADF. So we are going to cover three cloud technologies here in the span of in the span of like 45 to 55 days, daily 1.5 hour, weekly 5 days, Saturday and Sunday is holiday. Okay, you are going to get a 70 hours of content here. You're going to get 70 plus hours of content here. Okay, and actually the course price is 15,000 rupees. Okay, but if you can just stay connected till end of the session, you are going to get the best price as well. As I can see many chats here that many people have already texted me by seeing the WhatsApp status. Yes, like there is some special price available. Okay, so if you plan to enroll today, or if you plan to like enroll for this batch, for sure like we have some special prices available. Just to stay connected till end of the session, you are going to get the best price of this course. Okay, and as I said to you, the course duration is 50 plus days, 70 plus hours of content will be delivered to you. And the timings are, we have two batches. Okay, the evening batch is 7 to 8:30 p.m. IST, and the morning batch timings are like 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. IST. This is the batch 10. This is the batch 10, which is starting from May 1st. Which is starting from May 1st. Okay. Yeah, the course price is 15,000 rupees actually. But so if you can just stay connected till end of the session, you are going to get a good price here. Okay. Yes. So, and just stay connected till end of the session, like I'm going to tell you about this. Okay. So we are going to cover a real-time project as well here. We are going to cover one real-time project like which includes all these three clouds: Snowflake, DBT, and ADF. Each and every session is we are going to record and we are going to provide it to you. You can access these recordings for lifetime. Okay, you can access these recordings for lifetime. There is no limited validation period of this. You can access these videos for lifetime. The new batch is starting from 1st of May. Today is the introduction session. 29th today is the introduction session. On May 1st we are going to start the batch. Okay, on May 1st, the batch is starting. For the registrations, you can call on these numbers 810-529-6858, and we have other number as well, 63616-38108. Okay, both call and WhatsApp available on this number. I'm just sharing these numbers with you. I'm just sharing these numbers with you. You can plan to contact on these numbers to get the complete registration details and all. Okay, so we accept all the payment modes. We accept UPI, bank transfer, net banking, debit card, credit card. Okay, so international transfer, PayPal, everything is available with us. So no need to worry about that. So whatever the payment mode you are planning to pay, yes, all the payment modes are available here. Okay, so if you want to pay through UPI, these are the details. These are the details for the UPI. I have just shared the UPI details as well. You can pay to this number and you can just share the screenshot to us. And we are also going to provide you a complimentary course also here. There is a complimentary course available with us. That is a Oracle SQL. So which is having 10 videos. This is not live sessions. These are the video recordings that we are providing it to you. This is a completely complimentary training for you. Okay. So 10 videos are available, and so 15 hours of content will be given to you. Okay, so these are the topics. These are the topics, Oracle SQL topics that we are covered in these videos. Okay, for more details, you can just visit our page. I'm going to share the page link as well. Yes. Okay, so in the website, if you just go to the website on the courses section, if you can just click on the Snowflake, you are going to see the complete course content of this course, and the batch is starting from 1st May. You can check out here. Okay, the batch is starting from 1st May. Just scroll down. You're going to check each and every detail here very clearly. Okay, so this is the course content and everything. Again, in the next part, in the technical session, Sai Sri is going to explain you about all these topics. No need to worry about that. Okay, so this is the complete information about the training as per the many people request. So generally, we'll be explaining all these things at the end of the session. as per the many people request, we have covered in the initial part only. Okay, so for more information, just connect us on these numbers: 8105296858. This is our WhatsApp number and the calling number as well. You can call or WhatsApp on this number, or you can fill this form as well. You can just give your name, mobile number, and email address, and if you can just click on submit, we will reach out to you from our end. Okay. Yes. Thank you all. Thanks for your cooperation till now. So I'm just going to hand over the session to the Sai Sri Garu. So meanwhile, we'll just take a 30-second break and share your name and WhatsApp number if you are haven't added to any WhatsApp group. If you are added to the Snowflake WhatsApp group, then that is fine. If not, you can share your name and WhatsApp number. Just a minute. Yeah, you can share your name and WhatsApp number so that like our team will reach out to you and they will share you the Snowflake DBT ADF Realtime project WhatsApp group link and today's session link as well. We are going to share the today's session link also. After completion of this class, we'll share this recording also with you. Okay, just share your name and WhatsApp number in the chat box so that we can continue to the technical part. We'll just take a 30-second break, 30-second sharp break. Just share these two things with me so that like we can proceed further. Yeah. Very few numbers I got. If you can just share your name and WhatsApp number as early as possible, we'll start the session. Sai Sri, over to you, please.
Hi everyone, good evening. Let us go with my introduction first and then I'll start the session. Hope my voice is very clear to everyone. If any issues is there, let us know. So coming to my introduction, this is Sai Sri. I'm the Snowflake trainer. End-to-end course I'm going to handle. So starting of Snowflake till ADF, DBT, everything I'm going to handle and I'm going to complete the course. So the next thing I have overall 10 plus years of experience. And coming to my part, I'm working as a Snowflake developer. Before that, I worked with a big data developer position. From past few years, I'm working purely with Snowflake. Then Snowflake 2, I'm going with the DBT and Azure combination projects AWS. So Snowflake will be the my main technology. Combination will be maybe some projects will go with AWS combination, some projects will go with Azure combination, some project Snowflake with the DBT combination. Maybe you are not understanding what is this combination keyword and why I'm using that. Slowly, I'll explain what the combinations, why it is coming with these three combinations. I'll explain you. And coming to the training part, I'm going to deal from Snowflake, AWS, Azure, DBT, everything I'm going to train you, a required part only. And also, once we complete our training, we will take care about your resume preparation, mock interview questions, mock interviews and interview questions. The everything what is required to attend for the interview, everything end to end we will handle. So daily I will take a topic wise only. Oh no, won't be like more than one topic, just one topic I'll go. If it is a vast topic, I'll take 2 days class also on the same topic. Depends on the depends on the topic wise. We will get the timing changes. So there is no particular this many days only. 45 minimum days we are planning for this session. In that 45 days, I'll complete Snowflake, Azure, AWS, DBT. And how I'm going to complete, what things I'm going to include, I'll explain you later. So, guys, coming to this session, we can understand about the basic part, because so many people are coming from non-IT background also. Maybe some people don't have job background. They are not. I mean, they didn't work till now. So, if you're having out IT background also, you are from different technologies. So many combination of peoples are there in this training. So that's the reason I will go with the basic, and I'll go with the high, from basics to high level. Not only today's class, guys, every day, who don't know Snowflake also, who don't see that Snowflake interface also. Okay. I'm going to handle all kind of people here, and I'm going to go with my course from scratch onwards. There is no like something is required. You without this knowledge you cannot learn. Nothing like that. From scratch, zero level. Who didn't work, who don't know even IT company also, they didn't work till now. Those people also can learn from here, because very basic level, very basic and combinations wise I will go. You can understand with your practice also. So coming to this, exactly why we are learning this Snowflake, why we need to learn, and why Snowflake is demand in the market. First you have to understand that. Today you cannot understand the entire Snowflake subject, but why you want to choose this course first of all, what is coming about, why this course helping you to get the good opportunities market, as per job security, and also as per salary. All the cases we have to consider. So that's the reason I'm saying. So what we are going to handle to hear me, Snowflake. Why we are getting this much demand in the market means, first of all, before Snowflake, we have to understand the business, guys. We have to understand the business. In our software technologies, OLTP and OLAP is available. Okay, online transaction process, online analytics process, these two are available actually. Okay, so online transaction process, how it is going to happen means, uh, Vamshi, you are not getting screen. Karthik, please look into this issue. I'll continue the class. Our team will help you. So what is OLLP? OLTP means online transaction process. What is OLAP means? Online analytics process. Online transaction process, online analytics process. Okay, so if you go with online transaction process, what exactly means? Actually, we are using on every regular, I mean every day in our life. Suppose you are using phone pay, all right? Immediately when you transfer the amount to someone, or when you credit or debit any case, immediately your amount, your bank amount will be changed with some figure, right? How it is happening immediately without any gap. It is not waiting for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Like immediately within milliseconds, it is updating. How it is happening? Because of OLTP. So this OLTP is real-time data. It will capture the, or it will hold the, or it will store the real-time data. Okay, that is called OLTP. Then what is OLAP means? Near to real-time data. It won't capture immediately. For example, some cases, any like updates. Okay, some updates you'll get, maybe e-commerce update, something like that. It will take 1 or 2 times or 1 or 2 minutes to update. So some near to real time, not real time. Okay, just near to real time things will happen with the help of OLAP. For example, we have different platforms, e-commerce platform, right? Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Meesho, like this, so many are there. Okay. For example, I'm taking this e-commerce business. Actually, you can take any business. Every business data is important. Data is playing important role. Okay. Here employees are, no one is playing important role. Only data. Why data is playing important role means, suppose if you go to Amazon app and you are searching for a TV or AC something, immediately from next minute onwards, all the advertisements will pop up with the same information only, the product related, search the product related information. So in that case, okay, what is happening exactly when the product information, I mean, when it is coming, when you are searching, it is coming it is giving some information, right? Those informations or whatever the information we are getting because of data capture. At the back end, guess what is happening means at the back end, it is going to capture the data. Okay, whatever the users are typing and searching, the data is going to be captured, stored in at the back end. That based on that data, people are doing the business strategies. For example, you take any laptop or mobile, anything maybe. Okay, so that mobile is you are, I mean, you're having some issues or something, you return back. Okay, or you get it is good for you, you give the rating, feedback, so many things will happen. So when you ordered, when it is okay, order is completed successfully, when it is returned back, replacement, all these options will be there. So every product there will be an I or analytics process to understand how this product is going into the market, how many people are purchasing, which what kind of people this is purchasing. Maybe suppose AP people or Karnataka people, something. Reason wise, people wise, age group wise, gender wise, like this, so many category filters will happen. So after that, based on the feedback, based on the purchasing country or returns, whatever is happening, based on that change of status, they are understanding the product quality and the product requirement from the people. So if the product is not going in the good expectation way, they will improve the product. If the product is good in the market, they will increase the quantity of the product. Quality of the product, quantity of the product will be tight. So like this, if Amazon, not only Amazon, Flipkart, everyone is improving their business based on our feedback, our purchasing, and our action on the account. So who is doing all this monitoring then at the back end? It's manually we cannot do. So some crores of people or lakhs of people are there working using Amazon, right? So nobody can capture manually. In that case only OLAP will come into the picture, online analytics process. To do this OLAP concept, we will call as a database. This we will call as a data warehouse. So for this data warehouse, for this analytics purpose, for this data purpose only, we are going with the concept of Snowflake. So you'll get doubt. Why SaiSri we need to go with Snowflake? Other technologies also available. Means 100% other technologies also available. So when we are going with other technologies, before that compare the technology, cloud technology, because Snowflake is a pure Snowflake cloud data warehouse, pure cloud data warehouse. So you have to compare with the tradition. Before Snowflake, we already are working with the data warehouse concepts related technologies. You have to compare with that. How you can compare? You have to compare with the many, I mean, different types of sources cannot be integrated or connected with the data warehouse, which is traditional technologies. Those issues are resolved in the Snowflake by giving the chance or by giving the ways to connect with n number of technology. 100 plus sources can connect with Snowflake. So if you want to connect any source with Snowflake, there will be a way, which we don't have in the traditional. We're getting in the concept of Snowflake. And semi-structured data. We have some difficulties we have to handle the semi-structured data in traditional, but same data we can handle in the Snowflake. And data sharing concept. Suppose you want to share the data using the traditional data warehouse concept, that is not easy to do, but using the Snowflake, by using data sharing concept, we can achieve. Like this, guys, so many things. Okay. For example, if you go with the resources wise, scale and speed up the issues. For example, if you want to increase the resources or if you want to decrease the resources, it may be anything. Okay, increase or decrease. What is happening? If we want to do that, we no need to do we no need to go my point here, we no need to do any manual changes or many manual methods to increase or decrease the resources in Snowflake. But in traditional, it's a job. We have to understand, we have to scale up because based on the requirement, it we cannot increase or decrease the resources based on. But Snowflake can do that. Means, for example, I need only capability of two clusters to execute these queries, for example. If you give three clusters in traditional, the three clusters will be working. It cannot filter only two and it cannot take because automatic process is not there. The scale up and scale out process is not available. But if you go with the Snowflake by using multi-clustering concept, you can achieve that. Maybe you don't know, guys, right now what is this all clusters, all this. For example, okay, whatever the resources required to execute the queries, expected resources can be calculated and shared to the working process by using Snowflake that we cannot achieve in the Snowflake. Sorry, in out of the Snowflake means other traditional technology. So slow queries because of this less resources, slow queries, injection process issues, all this we will get. But comparing to Snowflake, we won't get all this issue because multi-clustering concept have capability to give perfect required resources to execute the query or inject the data. Resource content chain or any cases, if you go with the resources, Snowflake can handle by itself without any manual work, but in traditional manually we have to involve. Not only that, infrastructure, cost of the management, complexity. For example, if you want to set up the traditional data warehouse, you have to work with the costly software and also hardware. Software setup and hardware setup, and for that required resources we have to provide, human resources we have to provide. But if you compare with Snowflake, just how you log in with the email ID, same email, how you'll sign up, same kind of steps we will take in the Snowflake without any installations, without any hardware setup, software setup, just will create the account. Very straightforward. Okay, over provision, a lot of maintenance. Here in traditional 100% we need for maintenance only, separate team should be available. But if you go with Snowflake, no maintenance, nothing. Automatically with a cloud service layer, it can maintain by itself. Languages wise, Snowflake can support in many languages like R, Python, even it can go with JavaScript. SQL is the main, like these different tech languages. But in traditional, it's limited. So all these are comparison. Guys. Traditional, why we are not using traditional now? Slow and limited decision making. Here, coming to here, limited queries, limited users is required for traditional. But if you go with Snowflake, unlimited queries you can write, unlimited users you can use, no problem. Unlimited are allowed to do. Okay, so whatever we are not able to achieve through the cost, revenue optimization techniques, and all these problems in traditional, that we are able to achieve in the Snowflake case. That is the reason people are coming with this technology a lot. They are already available in traditional technologies, but they are moving or migrating into Snowflake. Already, so many projects are migrated. Now it's in implementation stage. Okay, so data sources. So many data sources we have. OLTP related application, web related, third party tools. It's like this, you go with any kind of data, any kind of sources. There is a way to connect with Snowflake and will get the output. Once the output is available, then it will be shared with the consumers like Tableau, Power BI, machine learning for real-time analytics, any combination. It Snowflake will allow or ready to share the data. So like this, very soft, very easy and easy maintenance, easy way to handle the project, easy way to manage the project end to end with less manual work. So this all benefits are there, guys. Then Sai, if we are going with that, by where how we are going to go with this combination means we need specific requirement is there means yes. But if you have specific requirement, other technologies people will go with the edition one, edition two, edition three, version one, version two, version three, like that. Here, nothing like that. It's a total edition based, no versions, no updates, nothing. We will go with the standard related editions that based on your editions, features are going to be added. For example, standard edition, very basic features they will provide, but whatever the features are included in standard edition, those are included in enterprise also, plus enterprise edition plus okay, plus it is adding some more additional features like multi-clustering warehouse, the 90 days time travel period, metallization view, search optimization, data masking. Like this, multiple things are added in the enterprise edition. Okay, so the same whatever the privileges are added in enterprise, those things are added in the business critical. So enterprise is added plus additionally. For example, if it is a normal e-commerce kind of data, we can go with enterprise only. But if you have any data which is, for example, uh, like shares data, okay, financial related data, this kind of very sensitive data, if you want to handle, then we will choose the business critical. Actually, here we won't choose all this. Business, who is the owner of that product or project, that project related client is going to suggest or select the additions with the help of Snowflake support team. There will be a discussion with Snowflake support team based on the business understanding, business requirement, business data. They will decide if they want to go with enterprise or they want to go with the business critical. Depends on that. So the standard edition may normally maximum people won't choose. In real time, we will go with the enterprise edition or business critical edition. These two. No, we need out of this. We need our own separate virtual warehouse. Private things should manage means then VPS. It's totally including business critical features plus separate, very separate. Is not like involved with any combination like a private. Specifically for that company, only dedicated servers are allocated. Those kind of environment is going to be created for VPS. Maximum, my experience wise, I am observing these two additions only in the market right now. So a lot of so Snowflake always go with the edition basis, not version basis. So nothing to update from your side, guys. Okay. Maybe if you are not understanding, let me know. 2 to 3 classes, then only you will be a bit settled down with these topics. Okay, at a time you cannot capture all this information. Just I'm making you to understand from bit about the Snowflake. Then how Snowflake is different means single place for data. If you want to go with the raw data and you want to make it is extracted and make it a business related data end to end, we will get a single place. In single place, we will get the entire data and scale up, scale out policies, zero management, data sharing. This all are available actually here. This everything is available. And unique architecture like multi-clustering, shared data. So all the features. If I say so many features, data sharing, time travel, a masking policy, row access policy, like this multi snow pipe for continuous data loading. Uh, like this, so many topics, there's so many topics which is not available in other technologies, uniquely and very easy way to use by the developers. They created the topics very beautifully, like streaming data to track the changes. Like there's so many advanced concepts or features are added in the Snowflake. That's the reason it is showing it is different from other technology. Suppose if I compare with Redshift with Snowflake, because Redshift is also one cloud technology only. It is also cloud provider only. I mean, Redshift also coming from one AWS cloud provider only. So Redshift is one data warehouse, but it is related to AWS. But Snowflake is independently. It can go with the combination of Azure, it can go with the combination of AWS, or it can go with the combination of GCP. Any three combination it can touch. Still, already Redshift is available. Then why people are coming to the Snowflake means first of all, individually, independency. I mean, independently, it is supporting all the three cloud providers. That is one option. And also, if we go inside of that concepts, compute and storage layer bundled, which is separated in the Snowflake that are bundled. Something is changes happen in storage, automatically compute will be affected. That all performance issues will be created. That is resolved in the Snowflake actually. And work no separate workloads. Here we can workload will be separate, execution, but everything will be separate layers actually. Okay, like this, if you want to scale up or scale out or anything, if you want to do increase the more nodes, any capacity of the query executors, you want to increase the size, any changes if you want to do, you have to wait for hours, minutes to hours. But here, auto scaling policy is there without any manual work, only automatically it will load. Okay, and it's only good suits for AWS services only. It suits for all the services, all type of the cloud providers. Like this, a lot of differences are there and benefits are there in Snowflake comparing to the Redshift. Not only I'm not comparing only with Redshift, even if you go with the Teradata also. Mainly Teradata, you can see if you're already working with Teradata, maintenance wise, storage wise, compute wise, this all different. Which where Snowflake is handling smoothly, but here we have some additional work we have to handle in Teradata. The best example what we know is like time travel backup concept. Data backup is very tough in Teradata. Within seconds, we can take the data backup in Snowflake. That is one example. To handle the complex query performance issue in Snowflake, we don't have that issue. Like this case, multiple issues we resolved in Snowflake comparing to Teradata. Not only Teradata, if you compare with the Oracle also, same backup issue. Backup issue means backup will consume the time and cost also. Both are happening. And hardware setup is important. Additional services are important to handle this. More amount need to spend, more resources required. That is not required in Snowflake. Whatever we are getting issues here, everything is resolved in Snowflake. That is the way how it is handling the end-to-end process. So guys, compare with any technologies, there will be some advanced techniques only comparing to our Snowflake and other technologies. And one more thing, guys. Now we are thinking a lot of why Snowflake, why we cannot go with the other technologies. Actually, we are working people only. But who is taking this project, who is paying the amount for this technologies, they will do 200, 300% more than us to to take or to consider these technologies in project. Already, every client is happy with the Snowflake. So our whatever the we are expecting jobs, all these are increased in the market because of Snowflake futures only. Now you'll get doubt. So Saishri, you are explaining about the Snowflake, why you are using then AWS and Azure and GCP. GCP we are not using in our training. DBT. Okay. See, guys, whenever you have data in AWS S3 buckets, okay, if you don't know what is S3 bucket, no problem. It is a just storage account, we will say. So in AWS to Snowflake, you can get the data. This is the very trending and very so many projects we will see this kind of pipeline. That is the reason we are using AWS concept in our training. So AWS only will help you to load the data into the Snowflake. It won't do anything. When our file is available in AWS using Snowpipe concept, we will load the data. That's it. Okay. And coming to Azure, using ADF with Azure combination also, we can load the data. So AWS is for loading purpose, Azure also for loading purpose. Then what about DBT? DBT is not like that. We will have the data in Snowflake. In DBT, transformations will perform, and again we will load back to Snowflake. So inside of Snowflake also we can do, but if you do in the DBT, it is an advanced technology, advanced feature. Okay, so that's the reason DBT for transformation, Azure for data loading, and AWS also for data loading. That is the purpose what we are doing here. Okay, so DBT is compulsory means if you use, for example, out of 10 requirements, if you know only Snowflake means maybe you will be suitable for 6 or 5 requirements maybe. But if you know Snowflake with DBT, you maximum there's a chance of you'll suitable for Snowflake jobs and Snowflake with the DBT. So maximum 8 jobs you cover. If you know Snowflake, DBT with AWS or Azure, anything. Okay, maximum out of maybe 9 jobs. Any worst case, one job we may skip. 9 jobs will be selected. So out of 10, this is my expectation. So with my course content, I'm making you to suitable. I'm making your profile so suitable for all the opportunities. Okay. And next question, maximum I will get, what type of skills required before this joining this session? Actually, guys, you no need to worry about any requirements here. Pre-request is not there. Only SQL is required actually for Snowflake. If you don't know SQL, also our team is going to provide you classes for that. You have to go through the class and you have to complete the classes. That's it. Okay. Snowflake, DBT, also no knowledge is required from your side. I am going from scratch. Only SQL. If you don't know SQL, from today onwards, connect with our team and get the SQL classes. That's a pre-request. Okay. And coming to, okay, let me take a pause here. Any question? Let me take a small break here. Yeah, please
No, is
ask
it
me.
you talk about Azure, but what about ADF? It's also part
In
of the training, and
in
why we use ADF?
ADF, I said Azure with Azure. I mentioned 1 minute. I'll reshare my screen. 1 minute. I'll answer to your question. So here, when I am mentioning about the Azure, actually, where is that
Yeah.
Azure? Yeah, here I mentioned ADF actually. If you observe.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
So why we
Azure
need ADF
inside of,
along
yeah,
with
yeah.
Snowflake?
1 minute, 1 minute. But inside of Azure, we have a blob content that is also nothing but file to store the files. To store the files, we have the storage account in the Azure. That's it. After that, if you want to load into Snowflake, through Azure, many projects will follow ADF. ADF is for copying the data from Azure storage to Snowflake table. That is the purpose. You can ask me in place of Azure, I can use Snowpipe also. 100% you can use. But for AWS combination, right now the trending is Snowflake. For Azure combination, you can use Snowpipe and ADF, but ADF people will prefer many projects. Even Lively, I am doing, this is my second project. Pure ADF we are using for a copy activity. Now this is the trending. That's the reason in place of Snowpipe, for Azure I'm using ADF, for AWS I'm using Snowpipe. So all combinations I'm trying to cover. This is our old combination. When I came into Snowflake, the initial days, this combination is very high in the market. Now this combination is high in the market. Both are copy activities. We won't perform any transformation. Once the data is loaded into Snowflake, then only we will do any transformation.
Okay. Thank you.
Others?
So is the ADF, how many hours you are covering Snowflake and
Here,
DBT and
uh,
ADF?
I am only the solo trainer here, right, for all the technologies. So I didn't never divide my trainings like on the this many hours need to cover. Average on maximum like 3 to 4 classes ADF is enough because ADF I'm covering only copy activity. Again, I'm clearly saying only copy activity. Why SaiSri you can cover end-to-end ADF technology means we are not ADF developers here. We are Snowflake developers. Snowflake developers require copy activity knowledge in the project, so if you explain in interviews also, everyone will accept that profile. My profile, suppose if you say, if you go with my profile only, I'm working from long time, right? How my profile is available in the market, same way I'm replicating all of your profiles. That cases, only copy activity knowledge is enough. How to get the list of the files, how to copy, how to archive, how to delete, that all activities I will cover. So I won't take to 1 week, 2 week classes in ADF. Only
Okay.
required
Got
classes. And
it. Thank
DBT also, I'm going to cover all the development topics. Development means if you go with the DBT project tomorrow after my classes, 100%. Okay, in worst case, 95% you can manage your project. In worst case, I'm saying. 95%. Maybe they are going with any different, no, nobody will go with a different, all the concepts same will be there. Maximum 95% you can handle your projects in real time. Because DBT also I'm covering models. First of all, YAML files, which is very scratch level. YAML files in that models, exposures, snapshots, test cases, sheet concept. This all I'm going to cover. Dashboards, everything I'm going to cover. So what knowledge I have in my project, same knowledge I'm sharing. So this pre-hook, post-hook, like these concepts are there. Everything. This is more than enough. Guess what concepts I'm explaining? 100% if you're good with that topics, you'll get job. No doubt in that. Others, someone is waiting for question.
Hello, Sai Sri.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell me.
I'm from non-IT background.
Uh,
Okay, so for me, you are going little fast. So
Actually,
I'm not
yeah.
getting. Not getting your
Uh,
terminologies. That
this
what
is
you are.
a Okay,
You
this is
are
my demo class actually. Okay,
okay.
I cannot go with if suppose because if I go with the step by step also, first of all I need to show you how to create the account, and then I want to talk about each terminology. Generally, I'm saying now when I'm explaining the demo, I said clusters, I said storage account. You don't know that because you are
Yeah, yeah.
non-IT. Not a problem. But if I start explaining what is cluster now in this demo uh, people will come with overview expectation right in demo, so I'm not able to enter into the deep level of each terminology, but in my real time classes each terminology I will go with the deep level. What if suppose what is cluster, why we are calling as a cluster, where you can see how you can use that I will explain because that's the classes, right? And still suppose still you didn't understand the class, for example you have some particular doubts, you can connect with me personally in through call, or you can ask the doubts in the session itself, or else today session is completed means tomorrow after practice also you can ask. See, somewhere some struggle will be there for non-IT people. If you practice and if you are regularly following my classes, 100% you can understand. I mean, this kind of profiles are common to me. That's the reason.
Okay, I understand. So what will be the
So,
practice you are going theory no right now?
Yeah, pure theory, right? In
Yeah,
a
pure.
in coming up classes, real
Uh,
classes. I mean, when we start the class, actually, out of all the sessions, 1 2 topics we'll go with the theory because I don't have any option to show that 1 2 topics. Remaining all practical sessions. Every day I need to touch my GUI. Every day I need to use my AWS, Snowflake account. It may be DBT or other any combination. If I go, I have to touch practically. Then only I will go with the session. So 1 or 2 sessions will be theoretical, remaining all practical sessions. You'll understand.
yeah, I agree with you.
Mm.
And real time classes will be go on grow from
Real time means what is the meaning from your side? Just I'm asking.
real time. You said no live classes. This is demo. After that,
Uh,
first on first May I think.
May 1st is there. I will come in. I will join in the call and I will explain how to create the account generally.
Thank you for your.
Okay,
I got
that's the
you.
way how. Because some people are getting confusion here. Real time projects, real time classes means I'll agree. Recording or real time classes only are going. Real time projects means nobody can bring the projects related data, but real time projects related pipelines flow, project flow. I'm going to follow. At the end of our sessions, I am going to show you real time screen also, and I will help you to understand how in real time it is happening and what we done before that interfaces all clarity I will provide to you. So it will give confidence to attend for the interviews.
Thank you.
Yeah.
hello,
Thanks.
Sai
Hello.
Sri.
Yeah. Ravi. Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, it
Hi,
supports both
hi, Sai Sri.
streaming data and batch data.
Streaming data and batch data.
Yeah, Snowflake will support both the streaming and batch
Huh.
data.
Yeah. It is a batch streaming data means automatic when files are available it should load, right? Snowpipe.
Yeah,
This Snowpipe will support for streaming data only. Batch means without Snowpipe, if you go with other loading I mean other loading options, then it is called batch. Both it will support.
okay. Is there any scheduling also, or else we have
Scheduling
to use?
task concept is there. Task concept is there for scheduling part. If you go with ADF, for example, ADF have its own scheduling. For example, Snowpipe will have its own scheduling. And if you inside of Snowflake, if you want to do anything, task concept is scheduling. We have in DBT have its own scheduling again.
How much minimum experience is needed to get good calls?
Minimum, good question. Okay, anyway, I'll go with that way. Any other? I will explain you. Just a second. Any other question?
Okay.
Sai
Because
Sri,
I want. Yeah. Hi.
I wanted to understand this thing. If I create a pipeline in Snowflake, do I
Mhm.
need to get an approval for that? Like how much costing it will be affecting the
No.
company? Who takes care of that? Is the
No.
developer expected to do that?
No. Actually, pipeline means what is the meaning here for us?
Okay, suppose I'm
Source,
picking up some. Okay.
source to Snowflake. right? Generally, this is the pipeline. Between what we are using is our project, not only you and not only someone. Suppose I am there, I'll sit with my team member and we will discuss. We will inform to the client. We are trying to go with this combination. For example, they gave it Azure. For example, my project wise, I'm saying because this project I went with the scratch. Okay, when the pipelines is not created, just they gave Snowflake account. That time I joined in this project. So initially they said load the data and they gave Azure account. Then we suggested we can suggest to Snowpipe. We suggested first initial days, 1 month I think so. We suggested Snowpipe. Then their requirements are changing on regular basis. Then we understood why need to go with Snowpipe. Let me go with ADF, and we explained them. Okay, this is the this is the benefits if we go with ADF. We can handle this all your expectations here. If it's Snowpipe only, we can handle this. Like that, we will get the discussions and we will close it. Here, nobody. Maximum people won't talk about the cost budget here because this normal cost only will be affected. In market, everyone is using, right? So the cost will be minimum only. So no discussion here. But in one case, in one somewhere, we got lot of like unexpected cost. Somewhere it rised actually suddenly, not in ADF, out of that. Then client came with the discussion why this is happening, why the cost increases suddenly. Then we understood it is a long file, large data set. File here like GB's data, it is unable to upload. Then we understood and we removed from that other pipeline, not here, out of this Snowflake combination. So like that combination ways, if any issues is there, we will look into the cost. Or else, generally, I didn't see anywhere talking much about the cost for the pipeline setup.
So interviews, we should not be expecting anything over cost.
Till now I didn't explain any interview question related to cost. I'm experienced, correct? No. That's the reason I am not giving much information of cost to my students also. Unnecessary questions.
Okay.
And Snowflake related cost, maximum all the features are friendly and costless features only, not too much charges. Still, if we have any doubt, we can directly take the support of Snowflake support team. Snowflake support team means company. Snowflake company is there, right? But those people are called a support team. We will connect with the support team and we'll get the information. That is different step. Maximum you won't talk about the cost. Approvals, nothing like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
Other?
Sai Sri.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Sai Sri. You said that for transformation purpose, we are using the DBT.
Right.
What we are going to transform, and yes, data we are going to transfer, but what purpose we are transforming it?
For example, you have data, some raw data, okay, some raw data.
Okay.
The data related data types generally, my experience, every time I am sharing my experience, guys. Actually, I'll explain every time. So varchar will be used at the time of raw data. Generally, maximum cases I observe. This kind of varchar we are not suitable. I have 5 tables, for example, 5 or some tables like sales tables and customer table and a product table and some sales. Okay, sales. Okay, this kind of tables. Okay, for example. And now, if I want to know one product purchased by, for example, book is purchased by customer ID and amount. I want to know one particular book related who purchased the purchase related customer ID I should know and amount also I should know. Can I get every information, this all information in one table? No. I want to do joins between this table. I want to apply some condition. If book matches, like how many times he purchased continuously and what date, so many columns will be. All that combination, finally I'll get a output table. That is called transformation. Not only book. In the inside of the just joining condition example I mentioned here, maybe some cases wherever I have a value, amount value is null, amount column is null. I want to replace with the 0. So like this, different things we will do in transformations. So or entire SQL we will use. We will get the expectation like I should not see anywhere amount column as a null. Then we will replace with 0. Maybe case statement we can use it, or colis case statement we can use it, or colis also we can use it. Like this we will do transformation. Or else I want to understand the recent purchase. Who is the, this customer purchased a recent book. So for that rank concept, analytical functions we can take. These all are called transformations only. Suppose I want my varchar, my amount column is varchar. I want to change as a float, for example. Cast concept we have to use. Like this, multiple SQL queries only we will do, and we will do the, we will complete our transformation. Okay.
Okay, we are doing it with Snowflake only, no? Then what is
Instead,
the functionality of DBT?
okay, for that question, pure Snowflake also we can use for transformation. No problem in that. But what again I mean, that's the reason I mentioned Snowflake is already helping us to do transformation. This is the advanced concept with the Snowflake combination. Advanced concept. By where it got this advanced concept option means in DBT we can do deployments. Deployments means, guys, if who is from non-IT background, suppose your code is available in dev, we will move to UAT to prod. This called as deployments. Okay, so one time you'll write the code, multiple times you will do testing in dev only. If everything looks good, we will move the data, the same copy will apply to UAT and UAT to prod. That's called deployment. Deployment, reusable, reusable of the code. Sorry, code reusability is there, and something is there. 1 minute. Yeah, one code, one model you can create, and for the same model output you can link with multiple models or multiple snapshots. That reusable of the code is available in the DBT. So Git repository integrations, that all advanced features are added, which is not available in Snowflake, that is added in the DBT. In DBT, if you do anything, you cannot do deployment here like this. Little bit manual work you have to do. That is the reason why people are running back of deployment. Which projects deployment is useful means, if it is huge project, okay. For example, if you have multiple code snippets, okay, then you have to for example, you have to reuse that in one model, have to reuse for multiple other models. For example, one logic is there. That logic you want to reuse in multiple models or multiple snapshots. That type of combinations we can handle in DBT very easily comparing to transformation. Comparing to Snowflake. So workload or work management will be code management will be the benefit step in the DBT.
Okay.
Maybe
fine.
right now if I say it won't be like much 100%, you may not satisfy like maybe how much it will use, like that questions you'll get. But generally, if you once you started working, you'll understand, you'll say yes, working with DBT is very cool, because finally whatever the query, see, this is on the DBT account, guys. Actually, current batch I'm going with DBT. Whatever the account, whatever the query you're using in DBT, that query executes, and the back end of Snowflake, I mean Snowflake at the back end, okay, it is going to execute. If here I will run the run button, that is fine. But at the back end, Snowflake query history will trigger, means Snowflake only will trigger that query. Okay, through that, finally, DBT just executing at the front end, back end Snowflake is handling. If something goes wrong, it will fail at the Snowflake level, and the error message will occur in the DBT level. That all will be there. This is only DBT means. Just for your understanding, I'm showing you.
Okay.
For current batch, I'm going. So this all. Models, macros, series, text, snapshots, everything is available. Very less topics, guys. Just for transformations, right? Very less topic. And DBT will store the data, means DBT cannot hold any single, even DBT cannot hold the code only. DBT always depends on the Git repository to handle the code. Suppose if I want to see the code, we have to go to the Git repository. There it is going to handle the code. So DBT don't have any capability to store the code or store the data. At the backend, it is handled by, code is handled by Git repository, data is handled by Snowflake. That is the way. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah. So are you going to cover complete stuff related to ADF, like transformations and Databricks?
No, because if I'll agree. Yes, no, ADF can do transformations. I'll agree with that. But if we go with ADF with the transformation, then what is the use of Snowflake? Getting my point? So Snowflake won't play any important role. So that Snowflake projects won't do any transformations in ADF. That's the reason what exactly we will perform is copy activities, data related files handling all. Those things only I will cover. I'll show you how to use for
In the
loop.
case of
I'll show
DBT,
you. Sorry?
DBT also is for the same, right? I mean,
Yeah,
for transactions, right?
transformation. Yes, that's the reason.
So,
ADF for copy activity, Snowflake for data load, data purpose, DBT for advanced code handling, and the whatever DBT executed the code, the final output again will store in the Snowflake itself. This
yeah,
is the
as the
combination.
Snowflake is a database, it will store, that's right. But
No,
see,
no.
transformations like that,
Snowflake is the database come data warehouse both.
correct, correct, I agree. But here we are going to learn DBT, which are having all the transformation stuff, right? So in the same
Right.
way, ADF will also have transformations and all, but we are not covering it. Is there any specific reason?
Yeah, because that's the reason I said, right? In real-time projects, suppose for example, you can say in DBT you are doing transformations, right? Then Snowflake is not required generally. Problem here, DBT don't have any capability of any storage, right? So it's the end of the day, DBT always supporting on top of Snowflake, but not individually it cannot work. But ADF, if you do transformation, then why we need to use Snowflake? We can go with any other technologies, right? And why we want to go with Snowflake? Particular reason is this is the reason. If I say in interviews, I done transformations in ADF, I completed end to end my requirements in ADF means they'll question me immediately. Then why you are doing as a Snowflake developer or why you are using the Snowflake? And even I cannot talk in DBT term only in that my interview because already transformations I completed here. Then there is no word of DBT. I cannot include this and I cannot maximum I cannot include Snowflake also.
No, let's say if we have okay, I agree with you. But let's say we have a project which is considering ADF as for transformations and Snowflake is for database. So
And
in that
then
case,
in
we are not.
that way, Snowflake developers is not required. ADF developers are enough because that is the target only, right? 1 or 2 days they can handle they will add the connection and they will load. But the Snowflake developers not required. Snowflake knowledge also not required. Snowflake a lot, so much topics are there. Actually, one project I will go with AWS with a pure Snowflake. In Snowflake only you'll do transformation generally. Another project AWS Azure combination also I want to touch to make your profile more effectively. So ADF with Snowflake, then DBT I'm using generally. This is my pipeline for a project for interview purpose. So if ADF developers can handle then Snowflake developers not using any concept of Snowflake means then why we want to enter into that project? Why they will choose our profile first of all? Azure developers and ADF developers can handle the project, right? Generally.
Okay.
So
And
always we have to highlight our technology only. Real time it is happening. I'm not giving the fake pipelines, genuine pipelines only 100%. I can show you my pipelines also. But we have to make more Snowflake and DBT as a power. If we include DBT also, nobody question you why you are not using Snowflake for transformation. Maximum people who have really they have DBT knowledge means 100% they won't question why you are not using. Already we have transformation support in Snowflake. Why you are using DBT? That question they won't do because everyone know deployment, reusability code, all these issues are resolved in the DBT as an advanced feature. We can go very easily with this explanation.
okay. So how Snowflake is different from Databricks?
Snowflake is a data warehouse purely. Databricks, I also worked with the Databricks actually. And Snowflake is purely built by the SQL platform. SQL in platform itself. But Databricks purely it's a platform to handle PySpark. It is built by the PySpark and Python combination only. Who is working with A and ML people, they will and Spark. These three combination technologies can use Databricks. That is a different out of Snowflake actually. Like big data, how I am saying, Snowflake, how I am saying, Databricks is a different technology. We cannot combine. Even in Databricks, what is happening is data is going to store. It cannot do per transformations. You have to use for transformation PySpark. Again, you are using here Spark combination technology generally. Maybe technology you can say, concepts you can say anything, or a machine learning concepts or AI concepts. So purely it is not working. It's just environment. That's it. If I want to say.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So I have one more question. So regarding
Yeah.
most of 100% you are going to cover Snowflake as well as the DBT. So
Yeah.
are you going to give any dump or something for the certification for the DBT and
Some
Snowflake?
links are there actually. Snowflake certification, Snowflake job is different actually. Genuinely, I have to give information, right? I'm giving genuinely here.
Yeah.
Snowflake job is different and Snowflake certification is different. Sai Sri, if we are doing certification, I can complete my job very easily. Means 100% no. A job when we are working, that knowledge will be helpful for doing certification, but certification knowledge only 50% maybe chances to useful in the our real time, because totally choosing options only, multiple choice only, totally theoretical part. So
Definitely, definitely.
if you are India, I won't ask you to do certification initially of your learning. Once you join in your new job after passing 1 year, then try for certification, because that will give more understanding knowledge for you when you are reading the concepts. Theoretically, you have to prepare those related dumps. I cannot say here. Badges are there. Badges related information I'll provide you. You can complete the badges. You'll get some idea how to do certification. Still some homework you have to do on the theoretical part, because they will do a lot of confusion you. 5 to 6 options they will provide. We feel 2 or 3 are correct only, but actually one option is correct. That choice is very difficult to choose.
Yeah, I agree that definitely.
Uh,
But when you don't have experience on Snowflake, at
mm,
least if you have a certificate in your resume,
no. No,
that
Srini. The certification only valid for 2 years. I done my certification, it expired also. And
okay.
after that, I joined with another MNC company, a normal company. It's MNC company actually. In
Hey,
normal when I joined, nobody are asking that. And second thing, certification is not giving any value for our salary increment purpose also. Very
see,
rare. Yeah.
I definitely agree with you. But once you
Uh,
joined into the job, right, nobody cares
mm,
what you studied, whether you studied 10th class also, nobody cares.
yeah.
So, so maybe that would help only when you are searching for the first time job.
Mm, No, I mean, sorry, Srini, I'm not saying in 2022 ending, I think, I didn't remember exactly. My certification is expired actually. In 2023, I got good package, almost 70% hike only I got. I mean, every job I got 50% hike every time. So not
Okay.
70%, sorry. 50% in my career, entire career, everywhere I used to get, for example, now for example, I'm saying 5 lakhs package means next job I used to get 10 lakhs. Like that, I mean, I'm able to get that. I cleared interviews in that way. But anyway, luck by luck, I got maybe. But after that, with when my package increases, they won't go with that much package, right? If 30 lakhs means they won't give 60 lakhs. Generally, I'm saying. But in that case also, whenever I joined right now in MNC, I got 5 offers with MNC companies. In Wipro is also is there, Cognizant is there, HCL is there, like this. So other companies also is there. 5 interviews. Any company not rejected my profile because of certification. Interview only. How effective you are giving interview, that is very 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 important. Why I'm not encouraging students to go with certification at right now means, if they focus on certification, they will focus totally on theory part. Nothing to practice actually. Practice is not required for certification. Theory is important. If they sit in interviews, the theory won't helpful. Practically, when you are facing issues, that part will be helpful for interviews. So these are
Yeah,
two routes actually. So first we have to get the subject right. Without subject, certification won't help in interviews again.
yeah,
Finally.
agreed. Great.
But you are good with one job actually. My experience I'm sharing here. If you're at least worked with one job, one profile, I mean, at least 1 year in a Snowflake, then if you prepare for certification, 50% training is enough. I mean, 50% learning part is enough because the remaining 50% every day you're working with the technology, right? You'll able to understand the questions and you can give answers. Like right now, it will be a blind hit only.
Okay,
And
no
people
problem.
will
Thanks
sit
for
4 to 5 months, they will sit on this certification and they will miss the opportunities.
okay.
But
Yeah, I
US
will.
people,
Mhm.
they have to, maybe US people, maybe for them it is a demand because that's the US, right? We cannot compare with India.
Hello, Sai Sri.
Yeah, Vijay.
This course is only for Snowflake developer or Snowflake admin.
No admin, only developers.
Okay,
Admin,
if you complete
yeah.
this course, can
Mm.
we work sales for admin also?
Admin
I
also
want to
bit you can work. Why I'm not here, I have to give clarity here. Why SaiSri is not focusing on admin part means I'm focusing on admin part just to create the account, just to set up the databases, schemas, and virtual warehouse. Bit a few 4 to 5 topics I'm concentrating on admin part. Actually, admin have to do. Why I'm not focusing mainly on admin part? Why developer means uh, as per my observation, all admins from client side only. Almost US team only. US means even not our country who went from India to US. Not those people also. Pure US based people only handling maximum admin work. So a client won't take any vendors for admin work. Then developers only will be demandable in the market. So if you are going with any MNC for other clients, your developer means your profile will be shortlisted. Admin maximum they won't pick your profile only. That's the reason. Opportunities are in developers, not in admin.
okay, for this course,
Okay.
SQL development is
It's
required, right?
data engineer means you can go. Snowflake developers you can go. Cloud engineer means also your profile will be eligible. Only Snowflake keyword should be available in this all.
Okay, sir. Okay.
What strategies I made for my profile to increase my salary, guys, and to make my job very easy, not hectic. Because big data, as a big data developer, I worked actually. It is as a good step in my career because very tough subject, big data is. Of 5 to 6 subjects we have to study. All are different subjects. No interlink, no connection. 5 to 6 they will expect. That's a very tough 2 to 3 years. Maximum I worked, I think so. Then I'm searching for easy technologies. Snowflake came into the market. I mean, starting of the market, I understood Snowflake is going to do something, and I tried. Literally every time when I'm changing my career, I observed all this. Admin is good, developer is good. What packages we can expect, where opportunities we can expect, what combination of opportunities we will get. All these strategies I done on my profile only. So what I learned, what I experienced, everything I'm sharing with you in sessions or in this training. So 100% you'll get. Maybe career gap you'll get, or maybe too much experience I have, like of 10 years, 15 years, something. Those people also got the job in my training. And purely I don't have any job only. Till now I'm just housewife. Some cases lady women will get this issue. I'm a housewife. I didn't touch any laptop till now. Those people's also I took like experiment and I tried. They also got the job. They are doing jobs now. So maximum I tried, guys, all the ways. You can trust me, no problem in that. So just last, someone asked me how much experience we can expect or companies will expect as a Snowflake developer position. Overall, many people have this doubt and confusion, guys. Actually, at the end of sessions, I'll explain this. But initially, also I'm explaining here today. 7 years they will mention means that doesn't mean you should have 7 years Snowflake experience. It is the overall experience. Minimum 2 3 years, minimum 3 years overall experience or 2.5 year to three. That is enough because you have for 4 years, I mean, overall is important. Relevancy, observe here, 2 years. Overall, 2 years is also not only for, they are not expecting 2 years on Snowflake. Overall, 2 to 7 years years experience. So 2 years, if you have also, you'll get the jobs. 1 year, bit doubt, bit hard work we have to do because they're very junior level. Minimum two means from two to till 15. More than that also we can try. Wipro, even not only Infosys, See, Wipro is also giving the opportunities for 2 years, even 3 years also. Women preferred. Okay, Infosys that is. So all combinations. Flex. This is one company. I'm just taking the low experience only because high experience
So
5 years, 6 years.
hello, Sai Sri.
Yeah, yeah.
Relevant
Tell me.
experience should be 5 years or 3 years, 7 years.
Relevant is whatever the experience they're showing, it is the overall. Relevant maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they will accept your profile.
Okay, I
I'll
understand.
explain that.
Okay, one more thing. You said the theory is not important, practical is more important. In interviews,
Right.
they are asking practicals, not theory part.
Uh,
Is it right?
Not like that actually. If they ask you time travel concept, for example, I'm saying, you have to say what is the purpose. Within 1 to 2 lines, you can explain. It is for the backup purpose. By using time travel concept, we can get the historical data. Historical means past data or historical data, something like that. After that, what steps you have to use, what methods you have to use to get the data backup. That is called practical. Who knows practical, they can explain.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So
Sashik, quick one.
yeah. Hi, Ashok. Yeah.
Yes. For SQL, are we using like PL/SQL first one, and the second one is for AWS, are we covering the full topics or basically that we are going to use in Snowflake, and
Yeah, tell me.
yes. Please cover these two topics first.
This I am going to cover in AWS because my intention is as a Snowflake developer, how to get the data from AWS. My source is AWS. So my part, this is I will do.
Yes. For AWS, Azure Data Factory, it is there. Are you covering Azure or AWS?
Azure also, both I will cover actually.
Okay, for further also, are we, we have to know the full, only basic concepts that we have to cover, or entire the topics that we need to cover?
What AWS and Azure are saying?
Yes.
Whatever I'm explaining, we will do that work only in Snowflake. So this is enough. Nobody will ask you, do you know Redshift? Do you know something, something
Yes,
Azure,
all the
something Snaps in Azure? Like that, nobody will ask. Snaps is a different. Our requirement ADF is different, right? Generally. So we need particular services when we connecting with Snowflake. We need that particular services from cloud provider. Those services, if we know, that's enough. Even I am not AWS developer and Azure. I don't know anything from there. So we limited topics are enough.
for SQL, PL/SQL,
You ask 1 minute. They're only pure SQL, PLSQL, no SQL, or any other SQLs are there means no, only pure SQL. Our team also providing Oracle SQL. They will say that is also pure SQL only. That's just pure SQL. You can go with that experience is enough. I mean, Snowflake will accept that.
Okay, how about after 5 to 10 years, how about this Snowflake?
5 to 10 years. After 5 to 10 years, how will be the market? You are asking.
Yes.
Am I right? See, already I
Yes.
think 5 to 6 years is complete. Lockdown is the base time actually. In 2020, I started. Luckily, I got the opportunity anyway. Internal law project. 2021, 20, I searched for the jobs. No jobs at that time. 21 ending, I think so. I joined 21 end only. 2021 end. I got slowly people understanding. Yes, there is Snowflake jobs are there in market and HRs coming with a few calls. Don't expect 10 calls in per day. One call is very tough to get. So 22 is the correct time when the opportunity
Yes.
increased. So 22, if
Yes.
you say 22 to again next 10 years, 15 years, technology will be available because why you are
after 5, see,
I'm saying why I'm saying confidently already 22 to 25 some years are passed already, but still 10 to 15, 10 years minimum. 5 to 10, why it will be available means already people are coming from other technologies. They invested a lot. This for setup, all this they invested. Clients are investing a lot actually. The resources wise or setup wise, all this. They are taking a step into another technology means minimum 10 years they will take a step. I mean, minimum they will be there in that same technology. Frequently, clients won't change their technologies frequently. This kind of warehouse, they won't change frequently. So you can expect coming up 10 years, you can stay in the Snowflake developers only. No problem in that.
And
check
when it comes to this AI and machine learning, how about
machine learning. Yeah, okay. You are coming with the machine learning, AI, ML, this all right. Those are data science.
and
Those
yes,
are
yes, but
under data science. Before let me complete. Before data science, people want to come into the picture. They want data. Am I right? They want to use data only, right, Ashok? Then to use the data, they cannot use the messy data, unstructured data, or the normal data, raw data. They won't use. As per my experience, first we have to push the one expected data sets. I mean, import a final our final data sets will become input for the data science people. So the ML, AI, how much come AI, whatever the technologies come, whatever new things comes also, data Snowflake won't have any danger because data warehouse concept is compulsory before going to the advanced concept. Those are advanced concept level. So before that, cleaning their data, all these are done by us only, right? Data engineer only. In the data engineer, maybe big data people, maybe Snowflake people, and other technologies. If we have those technologies, also will do. General, I'm saying. That's the reason we will be in the market coming up 10 years. Maybe any new technology should come in place of Snowflake. Then only it will reduce the demand. In that case, also that new technology will take 2 to 3, 4 years to understand by clients and they are accepting that all process. In worst case, also 10 years you can stay in Snowflake. No doubt in that. Because my job also important for me. I will do always upgrade. I always will take a look at the upgrade. Already I updated from Snowflake to DBT and whatever I want I done. So now I'm not doing any updates from my side because this is enough for right now in the market. Minimum 5 years for me.
Coding is required for to get a job because in the job description there are mentioning like Python and Java like that.
See, Snowflake, I don't know this. The HRs, I don't know why they keep Java as a Java. We won't use in Snowflake only. Snowflake is purely SQL concepts. They will keep Java. So that's the reason I mentioned. Don't check the job description. Literally, they will keep big data also, ML also, Python. In Snowflake developer, why this all jobs will do? Snowflake developer, why they will work as a big data developer first of all? Why we need to learn big data? So, I mean, my advice is don't think about the job description. Just check the title that the requirement has Snowflake or not. If it is, then apply. That's it. I'll do the same process here. When I got initial days, when I got like same you like you, I also in dilemma. They're adding so many things, and I started applying for the jobs. Later on, I tired and I started applying. Once I sit in the interview, nobody touched the JD only. They based on my profile or based on their project, they used to ask the questions. JD is literally they are doing copy paste from multiple places. That's not knowledge related JD. I mean, some knowledge person is not keeping JD. Someone. Okay, so you can leave it. I will attend for interviews also, guys. If I'm doing job right now, that's fine. But still, for understanding the market, I will always 2 to 3 months once. So I will attend for interviews. I'll take all the information how market is there, how it is going on. So that's with that experience only I'm able to handle all the questions from your side. Just training only. If I'm only trainer without real-time experience, nobody can handle all the questions because market is every 2 to 3 months we should keep an eye. If you have job also, just for understanding the market requirements, we have to go through the interviews. That is the best thing what every developer or every software need to do. If you don't want new jobs, still attend for interviews at least every 6 months once you have to attend for interviews to test your knowledge at the same time to understand the market expectation changes all this.
Hi, Sai Sri. This is Karthik. So
Yeah,
there is a question in the chat box. Are we covering the Snowflake scripting as well?
Snowflake don't have any scripting. Snowflake procedure only we have. That I will cover anyway. Scripting means we are not writing any scripting language here. Not required.
Okay. And there is one more question from Vinay. That is like,
Yeah.
what are the topics you are explaining in ADF?
What are the topics? Vinay, here I said right, copy activity related, get metadata related. My real-time pipelines only I'm covering. because that is enough. If I go with a more deep level, people will give wrong information in interview. The entire things will be spoiled. If you use something else activities here, they will ask you why you are using this activity. What is the purpose of activity? That's the reason. Very like 1 minute. Yeah. I'm very particular about these activities, required activities I'm going to cover. For example, I gave this. This all activities I'm going to cover.
Hi,
Hi, Ram.
I have 12 years career gap, so I can.
Career gap. Let me know. I mean, you talk with me personally because that will be relevant question for all. Okay.
Okay. So, Sai Sri, will we
Huh?
get training modules for this?
Yes.
So materials are provided, right?
Everything our team will provide. They will take care about materials, everything.
So the training is the training what procedures are provided.
Everything. You no need to worry. Everything, whatever material I'm explaining, materials related, any code related, any recording, everything our team will provide to you. They'll take care.
Okay, thank you, Sai Sri.
Yeah. I think Karthik, you can handle from here. I think you're done
Yeah,
with
Sai
all.
Sri, I'm available here. So
Ma'am,
if you have any technical questions from your end, 1 second, please. If you have any technical questions, please go ahead and ask, unmute yourself and you can ask here. Okay, so once your technical questions are done, then I'll just like explain you about the like registration process and like whatever the offer I said you, I'll be like just explaining about those things. Just complete your technical questions now. Thank you.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
My name
tell
is Anita. Yeah, how about this technology in US, ma'am, if I take this course?
US
So
it is
how?
good only. US it is good only, but you have to your profile will be, I mean JD, not JD, sorry, resume will be bit different with the Indian team. But US still, I mean, I need to know your experience all this, then I can guide deep level generally. But still, I'm saying US people can prefer UK, US, all these people are coming to my training from long time, so no need to worry on that. Your profile
Okay.
design will be a bit different comparing to Indian people because India is different and your higher process is different. That is the reason. Okay.
Okay.
I will guide you. No need to worry on that.
Okay. Thank you.
I hope like you are done with your like technical questions. So if you are done with your questions, just confirm me in the chat box so that like we can proceed for the next steps, please. If you have any questions, you can unmute, you can ask, no problem. Yeah, I got few replies. Yes, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, now I'll be like just sharing my screen.
Karthik, sorry to interrupt. I have a small question. So,
Please.
this course will be continually we will be having, or we have gaps in the weekend, something like that.
I'm about to explain you about those procedure itself, how the schedule, everything I'm going to explain you now. Just give me a moment. Yeah. I hope like everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me discuss you once again about the basic course details again. So the course is about like completely Snowflake, DBT and ADF. So the course duration is like 50 plus days and 70 plus hours of content will be delivered to you. Okay. And the fee of this course is 15,000 rupees. The course fee is 15,000 rupees. And coming to the timings, like we have two batches, morning and evening. So the morning batch timings are like 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. IST. Okay. So and the evening batch timings are 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. IST. the batch which is starting from this May 1st. So this batch number is batch 10 and this is the morning batch. Okay, and this is the morning batch. And evening batch will be probably starting in 15 days. Okay, most probably like will be starting the evening batch in 15 days. Okay, so now like the registrations are open for both the batches, both morning and evening. Okay, so whoever enrolling the batch now, this batch is a morning batch. Okay, yes. So as I said, we are going to cover one real-time project here. So that is completely like we include all three cloud technologies, Snowflake, DBT, and ADF. On these three cloud technologies, like we are going to cover one real-time project as well. And each and every session will be recorded, and we are going to provide you these recordings and the material. Session-wise materials and recordings will be given to you, and you can access these for lifetime. There is no validity for this. This is a complete like lifetime. You can access these things. Okay. For registrations, you can contact us on these two numbers. So we have two numbers actually. So one is 810-529-6858. You'll get this as a Raj Informatica. You'll get this number as a Raj Informatica. Okay. And the second one is 63616-38108. You'll get this number as a Megha RajCloudTech. Okay. So these are the two numbers. I'm sharing these two numbers in the chat box as well. And our working timings are like morning 8 a.m. to night 11 p.m. like we'll be working. So you can connect with us in these times. Okay, morning 8 a.m. to evening 11 p.m. will be available. Okay, as I said, we accept all the payment modes: UPI, bank transfer, net banking, a credit card, debit card, PayPal, international transfer, Remitly, everything, every like payment mode we accept actually. Okay, you can contact us as per your comfortableness. This is the payment details for the UPI details. Okay, so if someone want to go with the UPI details, I'm going to share this in the chat box. You can pay to this number. Okay, and you can share the screenshot to us. Okay, yes, and this is the complimentary course. The complimentary course is Oracle SQL. So in these, like we have 10 videos. Okay, so 15 hours of content will be delivered to you. These are all the topics that we are covering in this Oracle SQL. Okay, these are the topics that we are covering here. And coming to the offer today. So the actual course price of this Snowflake DBT and ADF is 15,000 rupees. So whoever attended today's demo and whoever want to enroll today, so the offer is valid only today. Okay, the offer is valid only today, and the course price is 13,500 rupees. You are going to get 1,500 rupees as a discount. Okay, this is your discount, and you are going to pay only 13,500 rupees. So yeah, I'm checking the payment details again. Yeah, someone are asking for the payment details. Please check the chat box. Please check the chat box. I have shared the payment details again. Okay, so you can pay to this number and you can just share the screenshot to us. Okay, so these are our official WhatsApp numbers. You can check out in the website 810-529-6858. You can contact us on this number anytime. As I said, like from morning 8 a.m. to night 11 p.m. will be available. Okay, yes. So if you have any questions in this registration procedure, and if you have any questions in the schedule, and I'll just give the schedule as well, just a second. Coming to the schedule. So initially from the May 1st, like we're starting the batch, and initially like we will be having three classes in a week. 3 classes in a week initially we'll be having. That is like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So these are the three days like we'll be having classes for first week. Okay, first week. So like if everyone is comfortable, if everyone is feeling good for the first week, then from the second week we'll be starting the classes from Monday to Friday. 5 sessions in a week. Okay, 5 sessions in a week. Okay, this is the schedule. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, please.
హలో
yes, please.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఈవినింగ్ 7 నుంచి 8:30 అన్నారు కదా
అవును. Yes.
అది 10 days జరిగాయి సార్ క్లాస్లో.
No, like as of now, like we are starting with the morning batch now. Okay. So like within span of like 15 days, so we'll be starting the again evening batch, new batch that will. Okay. So you just like drop your number. మీరు ఒకసారి నాకు మీ నెంబర్ డ్రాప్ చేయండి చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. మై టీమ్ విల్ కనెక్ట్ విత్ యూ అండ్ దే విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ వెరీ క్లియర్లీ ఆన్ దిస్. ఓకే.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
యా. So any questions from anyone? So I hope everyone is good with the details. If you have any questions, you can unmute and you can ask, or else you can text me in the chat box also. Can I get S in the chat box if you are good with all the details? Can I get S in the chat box? Yeah, Deepika garu, before going to the Snowflake sessions, if you can cover all these Oracle classes, if you can just like sit one weekend, that will be fine. Okay. So if you can just like sit for like 2 to 3 days, that is more than enough to complete all these Oracle SQL topics. Okay. It will be that much easy. No need to worry about that. Okay. So if you can enroll today, you're going to get the complete Oracle SQL enrollment today itself, so that like you can start watching the videos and you can practice. And by this weekend, you can complete all the things here. All these Oracle classes you can complete, and you can cope up with the Snowflake classes as well. So no problem. Raja, no coding experience required. So this is a completely zero coding course. No need to worry about that. Okay, so only SQL knowledge is required. Even if you have a 0% knowledge in SQL also, that is fine. So we are going to guide you from what is data, what is table, how to create a table. From there, like we are going to start. So no need to worry about that. Just drop your mobile number. So we'll contact you personally and we'll guide you on this. Yeah, so each and every class we are going to record and we are going to share the recording with you. No need to worry on this. Yes, for each and every session we'll be having a material and the video. So both the things will be shared with you in our website. You can access the complete videos and material, everything from our website. You can access it for lifetime. There is no validity. There is no time period for this. You can access it for lifetime. I hope everyone is good with the details. If you have any questions, so we will be available till 11 p.m. today. You can contact us. Okay, so this is the WhatsApp number 8105296858. This is our WhatsApp number. I have shared in the chat box also. Okay, you just like a call or messages on this number, so that like we will be helping you for the complete registration process. And like if you have any doubts also, I can help you on this. Yeah, I hope everyone is good with the details, right? Yes. Thank you all. Thank you for joining session today.